Black Ice from Scranton, originally from Atlanta, Georgia, grew up in Newark, New Jersey. You know what I mean? I've been pulling for 12 years in November, bro. Well, I run with the Lethal Arms, but you know what I mean? You gotta rep Lethal Arms, but originally with Nuclear Arms out of Scranton, Pennsylvania. Tom Simcoe, aka Nitro, started it, you know what I mean? He's an animal, you know, so we've been running with them for 20 plus years. We've been running.
So tell us a little bit about what you've accomplished in arm wrestling so far.
2016 left arm national champion, runner-up at the Nationals, 3-time runner-up at Nationals in Connecticut. I got second at Worlds in Florida last year, you know. I got third left hand at Florida, you know what I mean? At the Worlds, you know what I mean? Those are some of the big accomplishments. State champion. Right now, I believe I'm 6th left and also 6th right. I've been as high as 4th left, you know, from in the hook rankings, you know, which is, you know, respect to them dudes.
Okay, so this first match you got coming up is against Jeremy Maher. Tell us what you know about this match.
Jeremy Maher, what do I know about him? I know he called me out. That's what I do know. I know he wants some smoke. That's what I do know. I know he's a heavier gentleman. I know he's been pulling for maybe 6-ish months, you know what I mean, a few months and stuff like that. But I respect the dude. You want to go for the man, you go get the man. Like, I ain't gonna say no.
My name is Jeremy Maher. I started pulling about almost a year ago now. And I'm looking, you know, I'm having so much fun with the sport, and it's just it's something so addictive. You know, and I just met the best people in this community. It's something that you just literally can't describe.
Okay, any money on this match?
$200. That's
$200?
Yes.
What's your prediction?
My prediction 3-0. What you mean? I got the money right here, dog. What you mean? I got the money right here. I hope he brought his. My prediction is 3-0. I'm gonna try to just get right to him. He's an amateur. You know what I mean? And I respect all amateurs, but sometimes you gotta put them in their place. Sometimes you really gotta, and that's what I plan on doing. I'm gonna let him know, stick to the AMs and build your way up just like I did. Don't jump to the big boys. Don't jump to me. That's crazy.
I'm pulling Black Ice, which is probably a little bit out of my league, but it's so much fun because in this community you have the opportunity to really kind of test yourself a little bit. Yeah, there's a little money on the match. That's okay though. I'm always going to do my best, but when it comes right down to it, it's really about the opportunity. And Ice is one of the nicest people I've ever met, and along with yourself. And I'm super excited, and I'm gonna pull as hard as I can and do the best I can. So.
Close your fingers.
Ice with the big hit.
Any thought that Jeremy had just went out the window, I think, right there.
Your wrist on both sides.
Ice looks pretty comfortable there.
Go, Doc!
Right to the straps. Ice is rising for position.
Fingers up. Close your fingers.
Go!
Oh, he's got to stop. Jeremy's got the palm to palm. Ice does not have hand control yet. He's waiting, he's waiting, he's waiting. Ice regrips and gets it.
Nice job.
You pulling left hand.
Mr. Ed DeCruz.
What is your history with Mr. Ed DeCruz?
Anger, pain, suffering, struggle, wins, losses, you know, shit like that. That's my history with him. I got some wins on him. I've taken more losses to him. And so when they ask me who you want to call out, I want to call out the dude that beat me last. That's what it's about. You know what I mean? You don't want to call out nobody who beat. I want him. I want vengeance. You know what I mean? I've been working for this. So I'm gonna give him some work. It's gonna be a war.
So stylistically, how's it going down?
I'm gonna top roll shit out of him. He's deep, one of the best hookers in the Northeast. You know what I mean? His weight class. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try to stay away from that. You know what I mean? I'm one of the best top rollers in the Northeast. You know, so we just gonna see how we gonna see how it go. One of the best hookers, one of the best top rollers, and both of us fast. Let's bang, baby.
Any money on this match?
No, sir. There's no money on this match.
Just pride.
Yeah, there was a lot of pride because there was a video that went out when I dogged him. And I was a little loud, you know. So he felt some type of way, not knowing I would hear it, you know. But you know, everybody tough, so it came back to me like, "Oh, word, you don't think that was legit?" So when I got the call, who you want to pull? This dude right here. You must have got me fucked up.
What's your prediction on this one?
Oh, what's my prediction? I predict a war. But I predict him being carried out on a shield and me walking off the beach with a smile on my face. He will lose.
Different every time. Pit pad right there.
Stay high.
Most exciting puller in the Northeast is doing it again. Nice job.
Elbows down. Put the single off.
Jumping up real high now.
Where's your finger?
One eye. Hard
Head stops him right in the center of the field. This is where Ice is at every single match. Let's trap it. And you know you can't keep him there. Watch that elbow.
No foul, but you're
This is where Ice is at 3/4 of the time. Used to be in there. Nice job.
2-0, one more for the win.
Now stay there, Ice. Do not containment. That's it. Walk up. Stay fit. Strap him.
Put yourself in a bad spot, Ed. Trying to stand up with this. It's not. There you go.
So go ahead and walk us through each one of those matches and the rounds to go through.
Okay, we'll start off with the first match with Jeremy. Jeremy was scary, actually. You know what I mean? He actually scared me, one, because of the money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the first thing, get that money. You know what I mean? The second was, I didn't know him. He's a bigger gentleman. He's been pulling for a while. I see him at practices, which means he's putting his work in. He's doing his homework, you know? So I knew I had to get off fast. I knew I had to out-technique him because he was a bigger gentleman, you know? So as soon as he went, as soon as the go hurt, I hit as hard as I could. I don't take anything away from anybody, you know? And actually, the second match, I tried to hold him a little bit. You know, I tried to see what he had, and it was what I thought it was. He was tough, you know what I mean? But then I just techniqued him again, you know, like that just shows me, and I also told him as well, that's the actual difference between being an amateur and a pro, knowing to adjust, knowing what you do when you're in your strongest positions and stuff like that, you know?
All right, so one of the best matches of the day, you're doing Ed the Cruz or Ed Teixeira, whatever he's going by.
We'll call him Ed the Cruz Teixeira, whatever you want to call him.
So one of the best matches of the day, I know you had I think you said you had a losing record against him.
Yes, I do.
So let's walk us through how that match transpired and the adjustments that were made.
Well, first and foremost, I had to learn him. Like, I mean, he beat me last, so when I got the call, do you want to call somebody? I called him out. I immediately went back to our matches, and I started to see where I lost and knew where I had to train. You know what I mean? So I knew he was still I can't gain strength in 2 months to be stronger than him. He's a big gentleman. He's a very strong gentleman. So I knew I had to outsmart him. I knew I had to technique him. I've been in the sport for 12 years. So I knew where I had to go exactly to get him, you know. And mentally, I walked in here with the fact that I wasn't going to lose. You know what I mean? By any means. Because you beat me last. That's why I called him out. Who wanna walk around the dudes that beat him last? You know what I mean? Smiling. Nah, dog. I own you, dog. I own you.
So tell me how round one went.
I set up, I wouldn't let him get where he wanted to go. You know, I knew he was going to try to supinate in. You know, I started off pronated, started off high, you know, and I actually just let him go, and I defended it very well because I know.
The second round, you were a centimeter away from the pad, just committed to the defensive top roll.
Well, in the second round, before the strap, he actually top rolled me. He actually got over my fingers. But him being in the sport for 3-4 years, me being in the sport, he never held on. You know? If you notice in that last round, I held on.
Climb and hold on to the end.
Hold that motherfucking hand. Don't let him run. I learned that from Cobra, bro. Explode the hand technique. You can't run from me. I am the strap. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure he learned that as well. Like, you got to be the strap. I knew where he wanted to go. I wasn't going to let it go there.
One of the top lightweights in the country right now.
Yes, sir.
What do we got coming up next for Black Ice?
Oh, for Black Ice, actually, I have a match out in Philly. You know what I mean? With Brecken Rosenbaum.
Okay.
You know what I mean? A little super match there. Something like, but the big thing I'm looking forward to is the Winter Blast.
Yeah.
I hear all the lightweights coming out. You know, I hear all the lightweights want to win this. And actually, we have, out of the top 10 in the country, it's going to be about 4 or 5 of us out there. So, you know, I'm really excited for that, and I'm really prepping for that. And today gave me good motivation, you know, like to know that the job that I'm doing, the work that I'm putting in, is actually working. You know, a lot of people sit there and say, like, yo, losses make me work harder. Now, winning means I'm doing something right. You know what I mean? That's just me. You know, when I lose in the press, when I win, I'm like, okay, I want to get back on the table right now. That's where I just came from, you know what I mean? That's where I got the swole on, baby. Let's go, dog. You know what I mean? So hopefully everybody can come to the March 12th event, the Winter Blast, and we're going to really see where the lightweights sit at, and we're going to see who the best lightweight, you know?